Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a brand spanking new episode of Saved by the Bell. This is part 21, and where we last left off, Zach kind of slipped in some cheating that he is notorious for doing. He put in a question that, should I be allowed to be running for that? And then he has this giant smirk on his face. Now, I can slam him into the ground by bringing up lemonade, where I can explain diversity, or I can compliment Bayside. But I paid for this answer, and I feel like it's only right to select this answer. I have no idea what's going to happen, and by all means, it could be the douchiest response that I have ever done in this game, and Jesse could be so mad about it, but you know what? I think I can bounce back out of it, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to bring up lemonade because we paid money for it. Desperate times call for desperate measures. You realize you must use the nuclear option you got from Jesse. Actually, I have a question for Zach. No, I will not go to prom with you. The laughter from the audience is a cheap joke. Can convince you to plunge ahead. I just want to know how he feels about lemonade stands. All the color drains from Zach's face. Sweat starts pouring from his forehead. Whoa, dude. Who told you that about that? I can explain everything, okay? It was a hot day. I didn't know what was in the picture. Could have been anyone on that roof. I have to go. Zach turns beet red and bolts out of the auditorium as the audience murmurs in conversation. And on that note, this debate is over. Trying not to hold that against Mr. Morris. He must not have been feeling well. Everyone shuffles out of the auditorium. Kelly, Slater, and Lisa are waiting for you by the exit. Great job, I think. I couldn't see the scoreboard from my seat, but I could tell you definitely scored the most. They don't keep score in political debates, dummy. Really? Then what's the point? Come on, I'll explain it to you on the way to vote. Lisa grabs Slater and waves goodbye, leaving you and Kelly alone. She looks concerned. You don't think Zach would cheat to win the election, do you? I'm more convinced than ever that he's capable of anything. I was afraid you'd say that. This is going to sound crazy, but I think Zach is going to commit voter fraud using stolen cheerleader uniforms. Oh man, I'm fine. I'm fine. I've already paid $10 and we're back. I'm not seeing how those dots connected, Kelly. Sorry. No, you're right. I'm just being paranoid. Forget it. I said anything. Good luck in the election. You wave goodbye to Kelly and head off to the max. Now, if I was going for Kelly's path, I would probably have done that. I probably wouldn't have hung out with Jesse, and I probably would have had Kelly be the one I was hanging out with. But anyway, nevertheless, let's get back to this. To kill some time while waiting for the results to come in, you decide to spend the time before the results are announced at the max. You wander on over to Jesse and take a seat. Hey, you look bummed. You've been bummed out for a while now. What's going on? I just voted for student council president. Don't worry, I voted for you, but if I'm being honest, I wish I was voting for myself. One of my dreams was to run for student council president, which she does in the show, and I would have gladly gave it to her, but there was never an option for me to step aside, so I don't know. I had a feeling I gotta ask, why didn't you run? Zach got there first, and then you jumped in. I distinctly remember you offering me. Okay, sorry about that. Hit the microphone. I know I couldn't beat both of you. And besides, all this mudslinging and negativity, it's really soured me on politics. I don't know. Jesse trails off and absentmindedly stabs her drink with a straw. You never seen her this depressed. Hope you didn't use up all your inspirational rhetoric at the debate, because you could use a good pep talk right now. Politics is dirty. I thought it was fun. It's worth the pain. Politics is dirty. I don't want to like sound like it. I think I'm gonna go with this one. You know what I've learned through this whole experience? Politics is a dirty business. I just can't wait for it to be over. That's how I feel. I want to help make Bayside the best it can be, but it's just not worth it. If I have to stab my best friends in the back to do it, you and Jesse continue debating the merits of civil service. During a lull in the conversation, you eavesdrop on the nerds, who have taken a seat in the booth directly behind you. Nah, I didn't vote. Total waste of time. Zach is clearly gonna win, so why bother? You look over at Jesse, who has started listening in on Poindexter's conversation as well. Say, you wouldn't want to help me out? On a small scale, get out the vote. On a small scale, get out the vote effort. Wait, what? On a small scale, get out the vote effort. Oh, let me read that correctly. Take 3. On a small scale, get out the vote effort? I thought you'd never ask. It was on a small scale of get out the vote effort. Yeah, that's what I was supposed to. Anyway, whatever. I could not read that for some reason. Jesse gets up, walks over to Poindexter and grabs him roughly by the collar. Hey, why aren't you voting, you little pipsqueak? I said get out the vote, knock out the vote. Jesse calms down and lets him go. Sorry. She's very passionate about politics. I just don't see why my vote matters. You sense Jesse staring to tense, you sense Jesse starting to tense up again. Maybe you should field this one. It's a way for change. Bayside can't afford it because I'm your friend. It's a way for change because it's the only way things will change. But I ran the simulations. I'm sorry, but Zach is statistically likely to win. That's just math. Maybe, but even if Zach wins, if the margin tightens, maybe he'll think twice about closing the computer lab. Even a losing vote sends a message. And who knows, if enough apathetic math nerds voted, it might change the outcome. Poindexter's face twists up. He's considering what you said. It seems like a lot of work for one vote of dubious worth. That's not why we vote. We vote because it's our voice. That's the way we remind ourselves that this government is ours, and not the other way around. It's how we define our value as citizens. Doesn't matter if you're old, young, rich, or poor, everyone gets a vote. Jesse ends her extemporaneous speech with a cough. An awkward silence ensures. You should fill it with something. Clap, salute, ask Jesse to continue. Now let her go. That was really beautiful, Jesse. I think some people didn't hear it. Jesse continues speaking on the value of civic engagement. The entire restaurant listens enraptured. And you notice a few Bayside students heading for the exit, presumably to vote. Thanks. No, thank you. That was the most beautiful speech I've ever heard. That was given by a non-starship captain. Thank you, I think. I'm gonna go vote now. Poindexter waves goodbye, leaving you alone with Jesse. Hi, Ryan. I just wanted to thank you. Oh, hey. I was like, hi, what the heck? Hey, Ryan, I just wanted to thank you for that. Somewhere along the way, I forgot why I wanted to get into politics. But you helped me remember. My pleasure, non-starship captain. Do you think I would have made a good president? Better than me. Yeah, even better than me. You always know the right thing to say. I think my debate performance proves that to be false. But when I'm talking to you, it does get easier. There you go again. Jesse laughs and places her hands on yours. Slater bursts through the door out of breath. Got a message from Belding. This is what life was like before texting. People just running everywhere to deliver messages. Mr. Belding says He's added up all the votes. He wants the candidates in his office. You better get going. We better get going. You're my campaign manager. You're in this too. Jesse smiles and you two head back to Bayside High. You and Jesse arrive in Mr. Belding's office. In the corner, you see his secretary counting votes from a ballot box. Zach is also already there, pacing nervously. You ignore one another. Just give me a second, boys. We're apparently getting a few last-minute votes. Apparently some kids thought hanging out at the Max was more important than voting, but they changed their minds. Jesse smiles and gives you a pat on the back. I'm just glad it's all over. I can't remember the last time I oversaw such a I can't remember the last time I oversaw such a contentious campaign. We're lucky the school is still standing. The secretary/vote counter finishes her job and writes something down on a piece of paper, which she hands to Mr. Belding. Looks like the results are in. Whoa, just like that? Are you sure that all the votes are legitimate? Maybe we should get an independent agency to come in and do the accounting. Make sure only peer Bayside students voted. Accuse Zach of treating trust in the system. Play on Zach's fear. Yeah, let's get a little funny. You scared, Zach? It's like you expect to lose. You've already got a million of excuses ready to go. Hey, I'm just prepared for any eventuality. You gotta wake up pretty early to get one past Zach Morris. Oh my gosh, Kelly and Slater are totally kissing outside. What? No, how? What? Zach lunges for the door and throws it open. Where are you, you curly-haired fink? What is that? Jessie can't contain her laughter as Zach slowly realizes that he's been had. That wasn't funny. I thought you were prepared for any eventuality. Okay, that's enough. Everyone settle down and let me read this. The student council president for Bayside High is Ryan. Yes! No way! Oh, thank God. Thank Miss Godiva for tallying up the votes. Yeah, that works. Zach looks crushed. Maybe you should say something to him. Gloat, be civil, ignore Zach. Be civil. I don't really care. He cares. Congratulations, Zach, on the well-fought campaign. Zach looks surprised, but offers up a weak hand for you to shake. What? Huh? I said congratulations. Oh, thanks. Hey, Mr. Belding, I have a question. Shoot. What was the final tally? I just want to know how many votes I got. Well, I can't release the numbers Zach. School policy. Was it close? Mr. Belding looks conflicted for a moment before slowly shaking his head. No. Wasn't even close. I'm real sorry, Zach. I'm guessing none of my friends voted for me, huh, Jesse? Sorry, Zach, no. I must have been acting like a pretty epic jerk if none of my friends voted for me. So, can you forgive me? I forgive you. That was pretty rude. I'll think about it. Yeah, I'll forgive you. Hey, Zach, look, about the campaign. I forgive all the stuff you said and did. Really? Yeah, it's water under the bridge. We know you can lose your head sometimes. So, friends? Yeah, friends. Zach and Jesse hug. Hey, Mr. President, you want to get over here and give this resolution your seal of approval? You take the hint and join the group hug. All right, Mr. President, fun part's over. Mr. Belding plops down the largest 3-ring binder of papers you've ever seen onto your lap. What am I supposed to do with this? Also, what is it? That is Bayside Code of Conduct. Learn it, love it, Love it. I can't even lift it. You open up to a random page. It's like reading a website's terms and conditions, mostly gibberish. Sweat starts to form on your brow. Is this English? Oh, give it here, you big baby. Jesse grabs the binder. Okay, so paragraph 1, subsection A, clause 1, states that Jesse starts to explain the code of conduct to you, like a mother reading a bedtime story to a small child. She really knows this stuff, huh? I want Jesse to be president. I'm glad she's on my team. You know, I clicked on the bottom one the last time. I'm gonna go with this one, because I don't know what this is gonna do. Hey, Mr. Belding, I've given this some thought, and I can't accept this presidency. Yes, it's Morris time. Actually, I want to give the job to Jesse. Is that possible? What? Are you serious? I'm not sure. It's highly unusual. I had to check the code of conduct to verify. In a flash, Jesse flips through the binder to a specific page from memory and hands the book to Mr. Belding. Well, she's certainly qualified. Let's see. In the event of a presidential election forfeit, an interim president can be appointed, but it requires the consent of the outgoing president. I agree. And the principal. If it's what you want, I'll agree to. And then one more person has to agree. Who? Mr. Belding points to Zach. The loser. It's all up to him. Zach looks tormented for a moment. He then lifts up the code of conduct and makes a face. Yeah, Jesse can have it. Yes! Wow, thank you both so much. I don't know what to say. Say the truth. That neither me nor Zach could have run. This should have been you all along. I never say that, but she's thinking it, trust me. Okay, if everything's straightened out, I'm going home. Gotta take the missus out to celebrate. What's the occasion? Zach Morris not being in charge. Good night. He stops at the door. Oh wait, one more thing. Prom's right around the corner. Don't forget that the president is in charge of organizing the prom committee. Better get on that. We got it. Mr. Belding leaves. Don't we? The next day. I can't believe it's prom. It's already time for prom. This year really flew by. I know. I feel like I just got here. So who are you going to ask to the prom? Before you can answer, Christine rushes up to you in a panic. Both of you, computer lab, now. You follow her into the classroom. The computer lab is a mess. Printouts litter the floor. Every available wall space is covered in equations. What's going on? I hope you're not trashing this place. Yeah, we decided to keep it. No rec room. It's not about that. It's about Screech. She shoves a printout in your face. Do you know what this means? Not a clue. The walls between time are closing. If you're gonna bring Screech home, it's gotta be soon. How soon? 2 weeks from now, Saturday night. That date sounds familiar. Oh no, that's Saturday? That's the same night as prom. End of episode. Alright, let's close it out here. I'm a friend who all want to hang out. You wish Zach good luck before the debate. He appreciated it, sorry. You didn't interrupt Zach's speech. You and Jesse prepared for the debate. Jesse is the new class president. Now, in my last playthrough, I accepted being class president, and there were some choices that I got to do, but mainly I'm pretty sure I'm just going to get those in this next playthrough. But I'm glad Jesse got it because she deserves it. So anyway, we're going to end it on that note. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to watch more, make sure you hit the button that says subscribe. It's very big. Just right below the view, the little screen that you're watching right now. Or if you're watching on your phone, just tilt it back to horizontal. You'll see it. Just tap that. And then tap the bell button that's literally right next to it, because then you get notified when every video gets uploaded right here on Primal Target. Links in the description below for all of Primal Target's social media, as well as Steven Kerber, the guy that made our outro song for all of Primal Target videos that we do for PT Plays. go and check out that random video of the past. That is going to happen really soon. That's going to be it. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Good night, everybody.
We need to go. We need to go. We need to
Oh,
go.
shit.
Oh, it's Reaper Lady. It's Reaper Lady. We have to go. We have to go. Oh, God. Pick the right way. Pick the right way. Pick the right way. Pick the right way. No. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.